Hi Scorpio, welcome to Virgo season. This is 𝑍:𝑒𝑚 555 and I am giving you a reading and spiritual message for your career and finances, lifestyle, and overall health. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus, Mars, Mercury, wherever Scorpio falls in your chart, or all of the above, for those of you. Scorpio, this is Virgo season, so again, for me personally, I am Virgo in my Venus, so it's all about my connections to other people, right? The work that I need to do to understand my connections with other individuals in my life, whether they be family, friends, romantic partner, work colleagues, business partners, and the like, okay? So for those of you during Virgo season, Scorpio, it's a time of sowing. It's a time of work and effort needing to be put in towards your overall growth and expansion, okay? For you, Scorpio, the overall energy at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Coins, okay? It's a time of learning. And in this deck, which is called the Chinese Tarot deck, old age is celebrated in this deck, which I love. And the pages are older people, okay? And doesn't matter your age, there is always opportunity for change and growth, okay? You're a fixed sign, so change and growth don't come easy. I'm a Leo, so I am a fixed fire sign. So when it comes to growth and change, it takes a minute for me, and that's okay. As long as you're open to it and you're willing to go through the process to change, that's all that matters, right? So there are those of you who are manifesting or will manifest during this season of Virgo because you're open to change, right? Planting your seeds. There are those of you who are planting your seeds. You're getting the work done, okay? Whatever that work may be towards your finances, your health, your overall well-being. And this can be spiritual and emotional as well, and mental. But this is like mostly a reading for your career and finances. But like if the universe wants me to speak about your spirituality and your emotions, then that's what I'll speak about as well. But for a lot of you, this is about manifesting financially, okay? But also not being afraid to learn new things, okay, in order to manifest even more. Learning new things, right? Some of you guys may be going back to school or thinking about going back to school, or learning maybe a new hobby, or turning your hobby into making your own products and selling them for some of you, okay? So that's really good energy, the Page of Coins. That's really nice. You have, for the first card coming out, you have the Queen of Staves, which is the Queen of Wands in the traditional tarot. And there are those of you who may have fire in your chart. You may have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your chart. This is mostly Leo. So or you may have both or all of the above in your chart. There may be a fire sign in your life, specifically a Leo, but it can be any fire sign. Female in nature or in energy, could be male or female, but in energy could be female. And this person could be of some guidance to you. This person may be a witch, they may be a high priestess, they may be a pastor, they may be a leader of some kind, and you look up to this person, whether they're alive or dead. They don't have, they can be in the spirit realm or alive and well. For others of you, this is your energy. You're tapping into nurturing, being, grounding yourself financially, grounding yourself when it comes to your health, and like making the decisions to better yourself for your own life and living a much more healthier life. Okay. Learning from your experiences and not making the same mistakes that you may have made in the past. Okay. So and it's also about your confidence. I feel like in the workplace, for your job, the universe is asking for those of you who haven't reached this energy yet, to be more confident in what you know. Be confident in the ability to learn new things and grasp it and embrace it and utilize it for the betterment of your career or your family. You know, whether it be like if you have your own family, whether you have your own children, or you're married, or even if you're taking care of your own siblings. Some of you guys may be parental siblings, or others of you may be taking care of your parents or your grandparents. You know, be confident in what you're able to do. Don't put yourself down. Don't feel like you're not good enough to accomplish certain goals or certain tasks, whether it be on a daily or a monthly or weekly, whatever, a yearly. Be confident in yourself and what you know and what you can learn. Don't be afraid to learn new things out of fear of not being good at it. You know, you have to mess up a few times. Like I've just recently gotten a really nice job and I've messed up so many times, but I don't beat myself up over it because that's what you have to do in order to become a master at what you do, you know? So, and for those of you who are parents, if you're questioning your parenting skills, become more confident, you know, ask other parents, you know, or if you're doing the best that you can to make sure that your child is cared for, like, don't question, you know, your parenting skills, you know. There may be those of you who have a fire sign for a parent, or this person that you look up to, you know, they may be some type of a parental figure in your life and you may look up to them. Ask them questions, you know, ask for their advice, ask for their encouragement and their wisdom, okay? That's just for some of you. All right, Scorpio, so you have the Eight of Swords here, and it's a lot of strife that you guys have gone through, and during Virgo season, you may feel backed into a corner. There are those of you who have always felt backed into a corner. A lot of things happen to Scorpios. You guys go through a lot, you know, on a daily basis for some of you, you know, or a lot of you could be. But don't feel like you're not good enough. Don't feel backed. Don't allow yourself to be backed into a corner by anyone or any circumstance. Okay? You can rid yourself of this energy. The Eight of Swords is not like all hope is lost type of a card. It's a card of like you put yourself, you're blindfolding yourself. You are backing yourself into a corner. You're allowing circumstances and other people to make you feel like you can't handle, you know, you can't handle it, or you can't figure out a better solution, right? You have what it takes, but you have to convince yourself of that, right? So for those of you who are parents, like, don't back yourself into a corner. For those of you, you know, when it comes to your career and or even with your health, like if there's something wrong with your health and you're not doing too well, like don't just do nothing. Don't, you know, don't feel like all hope is lost and that it's never going to change. Try to find a remedy. Try to go to the doctor. Try a new doctor. You know, try to eat better. You know what I mean? Like if there's something wrong with you physically, you know, and you're just like, well, I don't know what to do, or this sounds bad, so I'm just going to, you know, whatever happens, happens. Like, don't do that. You know, try to find a remedy. Don't give up, right? Don't feel backed into a corner. And even if a doctor may tell you like, oh, you know, like you're not, this doesn't look good and it's no cure for it, or it's, you know, you have to take this medication and that's you're gonna have to take it for the rest of your life. You know, I've heard all kind of bad stories. You know, not all doctors are like that. Then go to another doctor that has a remedy, or, you know, try to consult like a nutritionist or someone who can help you with your illness, you know, or your situation with your health, okay? And this is just in general with your lifestyle in general, okay? Whether you're moving, looking for a new job, just landed a job, you've been working at a company for years and you're just feeling like, I don't know, there's no way out. There's a way out. There's a remedy. There is a solution to your problem. You just have to be open to that solution and find new ways to come to that solution, right? So if there's a will, there's a way, and you have to have the will. And then you have the Queen of Swords here. Okay, there may be a Queen of Swords in your life, someone who really pushes you, and it could be this Queen of this same person, this Queen of Wands here, who may push you to just be like, you know, don't worry about what anybody else thinks, or don't like stay away from those people, or you know, get out of that job, you know. Or they may be very blunt with you. This person may be very blunt and just let you know, like, you need to stop making these terrible decisions, or you need to stop feeling sorry for yourself, or you need to stop having these self-sabotaging thoughts. You know, you need to think better of yourself. You know, you need to do better. This person may urge you or push you to do better for yourself. Okay, and if this is not the same person, this may be another person. You may have one person who's there to encourage you and to love and to nurture you, and there may be someone else who's just really blunt and brutally honest, and they're just like, look, you need to get your shit together, you know. But if this is not a person, this is you, Scorpio. Like, the universe is asking that you become the Queen of Swords and understand to stand your ground, take a stance, and you know. When it comes to your finances and your career, like, if you want to go to school, go to school. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. If there are friends or family members that make you feel backed into a corner, make you feel like you're not good enough, or a significant other that makes you feel like you're not good enough, whoever, like, you may need to cut them out, and not necessarily permanently. For some of you permanently, for others of you temporarily, where you just kind of have to just be like, you know what, I can't be around this energy. I need to renew my energy. I need to regenerate, right? So Scorpio, don't back yourself into a corner. Don't allow yourself to be backed into a corner. Don't feel like you're not good enough or that you're not enough. You are enough. You're more than enough. Okay? And you guys are a water sign, so I know that your emotions can really like get the best of you sometimes. And you can feel overwhelmed, you know. But a lot of Scorpios that I know, like, I have a sister who's a Scorpio. I have a few very good friends who are Scorpios, and you guys go through so much, Scorpio. Like, it's ridiculous how much you guys can withstand. And you guys are you guys are one of the strongest signs of the strongest sign of the zodiac. Like, you guys have to realize that. And the things that you don't want to put up with, you don't have to put up with it. You know, you call the shots, you delegate, you let people know, like, I'm not standing for this. You know, walk away and just keep walking. Don't worry if that person wants to come back and, you know, soft talk you into like being their friend again, or letting them get away with what they were getting away with before by, you know, talking to you and being charming. Like, you know, you gotta take a stand and just be like, you know, I'm not standing for this anymore. I need something new. I'm going to school, or I'm gonna go get a new job, or I'm moving, or, you know, I'm gonna take better care of my health. So I'm not gonna do the same things that I used to do with so and so, or with my family, or whoever. You know, Virgo season is about putting in the work to better yourself in not just on a mundane level, but even on a spiritual and emotional level, and a mental level as well. I was kidding. You know? So I really hope that this was encouraging for some of you. Much love and light to all of you. And hopefully I will see you in your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.